Everyone, welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? So it's been 5 years of The Body Shop at Home. Well, it was 5 years on Thursday. It's Saturday now. I did upload a short showing some 5 years of fun that I've had, but I want to do the real talk, the nitty gritty, like not just, oh, Pepper's tail, not just the like showing you the best bits. I want to talk about the whole bit, basically, the full tea, as it could be called. I'm spilling the tea. So basically, hi, if you are new to my channel, my name's Jess. I am part of The Body Shop at Home and have been for 5 years now. I joined back in 2017 in August, and I've seen a lot. A lot's happened in those 5 years. I've seen it do hyper growth. I saw it chill for a little bit because, let's be honest, you can only expand that quickly and sustain it for so long. And I've seen it completely reform and change and develop IT and go to the next step to help us. And it's been a journey. So the fundamentals of what the head office have got, absolutely cannot fault it. Oh, I've got light going through here. Oh, so basically what we've had, I'll tell you what I am now, because the career plan changed. So in the last plan, I was usually an area manager. Sometimes I did lose the title because I was poorly. Now, at the moment, I am a star beauty consultant, but I should become a silver leader, which is basically the equivalent to an area manager. When it gets to this time of year and I've had a lot going on personally, for me, my title does fluctuate a little bit, and I'll explain why that is. So when I started The Body Shop at Home, it was never meant to be like a proper career for me. I wasn't planning on doing it for long term. I wasn't planning on like making something of it. I joined because I was so mentally in a bad place. I needed something to belong to, really. I needed like a collective of people and to have that reason to get out of bed and to get out there and to look after myself, really, because you have to use the products, don't you, if you're a consultant. So I had to take that time to do self-care. And during the 5 years, my mental health still been like a bit of a roller coaster, but I've always had it to come back to and remind me to take that time for myself. So that's my main goal, really, doing The Body Shop at Home, is to spread self-care, basically, to make sure that people are looking after themselves and people are taking that time for themselves, especially like busy mums or busy like single parents, single dads, whatever, really, just to take that time to look after themselves and take a step back, shower, and just be able to have something to themselves. And then when did I start recruiting? Maybe 3 years ago. That's when I started recruiting and sponsoring people and helping them on the journey themselves. And it's not an easy task to have a team. I will be quite honest, having a team is like the most rewarding part of what you can do, but it is hard when you want the world for them, but they don't do anything, which can happen. Like people join for a lot of reasons, basically, and it's not like you don't have an overnight success, right? We work hard to get where we are. Like you do have to put the work in to get a response. But sometimes people think that they can just do a post and that's instantly going to get them all these orders. And it doesn't always work like that. Like it could, if you've got a huge following and you're already an influencer of some sort, then yeah, it could 100% work. But if you're someone who never does anything like that on social media, it doesn't work like that. You might get some like family and friends and things, but if you want to build your business, it does take time. And I get very invested in some people because I've had quite diverse people on my team over the years. And I've seen it proper help them. Like no one's become millionaires doing it, but that's quite normal. And that's part of the real talk, because you always see, so people who usually do videos like this, like I do, they usually are like the top dog. Hello Pepper, you're coming back. The top dog people, so they're making thousands and thousands of pounds a month. That just is not what happens for the majority of people who do network marketing. Like it isn't what happens, and that's okay. What is best and what I love when I have people in my team have been the people who have been able to stop like using food banks. They've been people who are able to do things that they wouldn't normally do, like be able to take their children on outings, daily outings that they wouldn't be able to normally do, to pay for that holiday, to buy that car, not to become a millionaire. Because the truth is, to become a millionaire through network marketing, you have to work insanely hard. And it's not just luck. Luck can be involved, like right timing, right place, right environment. But it is like blood, sweat and tears. I've seen people do it and it is hard work. Now I cannot put that level of work into it to create that massive empire, mostly because I work full-time as well. So I have a full-time job, I have a chronic illness, I have 2 cats, I've got responsibilities. I don't have the ability to spend my whole day working on it, and that's okay, because this was designed back in 1994 for people to be able to have that extra income. Basically, it's that add-on income. You have the career elements, and I am all for it. I will help anyone hit the career that they want, and I'll get there myself. Maybe not to the top dogs, because I don't even think I would want that. Like, I love doing this as well as having a full-time job. Maybe one day it'll be my sole income, maybe when I have my own children, but right now I'm very happy with it being my secondary income, and it's very, very useful now that everything is very expensive, like electricity, to have an extra income. But let me tell you through the different stages. So that's basically my background, what I'm doing, why I do it, and what I want from it. So I am actively recruiting people onto my team at all times. So if you've come across me to learn a bit more about the business, do feel free to message me and I will happily answer any questions. I love chatting about it, and I can chat for England. So if you want someone to talk to and bounce ideas off, or see if it is for you, there's a lot of things to think about, which I will do an extra video, because like it's all well and good, everyone that will approach you be like, yeah, join my team, but there's a lot of things you need to think about. Like, is this someone that you think you can work with? Do you like that person? Do you want to work with them? If I had it a different way when I joined, I may have joined somewhere different. I may have picked someone who was in it for the long haul. So I've had multiple uplines. So my person I signed up with stopped doing it, which is fine, it happens. Then the person that she then became my upline stopped doing it. It's what happens. I was quite sad about that because she was my friend, but I'm still friends with her. And then the person I have now, I don't really have a lot to do with. She's not readily available. She has been poorly, so can't really blame her for that. But even before that, I didn't have a lot to do with her. I do, however, find that I've got quite a lot of friends that aren't in the same region, the same like team as me. And that's something that this community is so good for. Like, you can meet so many people, make so many friends, and then you help each other out, you bounce off ideas, you get guidance, people take you under your wing. And it's actually quite good to hear it from them as well, not just the person who is your upline. Because when people give you these guidances and stuff, it's genuine. It's not because they're trying to push you to get a certain sale, right? Because if you make a sale or something, it doesn't affect them. Like, you don't impact their business at all. You're just working together. And that's amazing. And I love that. And I really, really enjoy that. So one of my best, well, actually, all of my best friends from Body Shop are not in my team. And I'm not in theirs. I've got good friends in my team, and I've got good friends like in my downline. But the people that I'm like the closest with, because I've known them the longest, years and years, our teams do not impact each other in any way. And that's what's nice. Like, everyone will happily help in. And I will be honest, there are some horrible people. And that's got nothing to do with the Body Shop. It's what will naturally happen in any environment where there's a lot of people and a lot of women, and there's a lot of people that have their own opinions on what you should be doing and what you can do, because they don't know you, they don't know your life story, but they can think that you're not capable of something just because they've made that assumption. But at the end of the day, when all is said and done, you don't have to have anything to do with them. I've seen it where people have like bounced network marketing companies because they've fallen out with someone. They ain't in their team or nothing, but they've then decided that that's the company's fault. It's nothing to do with the company. Obviously, if you were properly bullied or something and you reported it to the company and they did nothing, then it is a reflection on the company. But no, it's like, it's not, it's a weird situation. But you're responsible for your own thing. It gives you that guidance. And I know a lot of people say, it's not your own business. A very common criticism of I found actually the anti-MLM, why am I struggling to say that? The anti-network marketing people. I found like the TikToks. It was the most hilarious thing I've watched. I was like, actually, yeah, I know that company does that. I know that. I didn't actually find any to do with Body Shop at Home, which is good. I mean, I'm not surprised. It is an ethical, out of all of them, it is very ethical. It's got guidelines, very strict guidelines that it follows. It's got an incredible career plan, incredible compensation plan. And it's won awards for that. It's part of the DSA, so it has to fit certain criteria to be part of that. And obviously the Body Shop is an extremely well-known brand based on its ethics and its campaigning and its beliefs. So for there, but what was the one that really got to me oh yeah, when they're like, it's not your own business because it impacts that. It's like, when they say it like it's your own, it's not your own business because it generates money for wherever. No matter what business you do of yourself, unless you've actually made the ingredients, right? And you've grown it or you've done it, your business always benefits someone else. If you're an artist selling paintings, your business where you've bought those supplies is benefiting someone else. Where with network marketing it is your own business is the fact that you've paid to, is very important, the paying part. If you've not paid to join a network marketing company, you are tethering towards being in a pyramid scheme, which is very illegal, and you should look into this. But where you've paid to join, so you've got products, right, and you can get those commissions, it's like you're selling anything really. You've paid for the ability to sell those products, and you have your own decision how and where you work. And this is straying completely on from my 5 years experience, but this is knowledge that I've got over my 5 years, okay? So I've had those experiences. I've had people like criticize me and be like, oh, you're part of a pyramid scheme. I was like, I am no more part of a pyramid scheme than someone stacking shelves in Sainsbury's who's helping them make that money, and all the money actually goes to the big bosses, right? What I sell, I've directly got money from that. Like, it's directly gone into my pocket, and it's not even like I'm waiting ages for it. It's there in the same time. Like, it comes very quickly together. Like, you're not waiting ages for a pay packet, and you have control over what you do. It's great. It's like you're an influencer specific for the brand that you love, which is what I do. I love the Body Shop products. I cannot fault them. Well, there's some that I'm not a huge fan of, mostly because I don't like the smell of pink grapefruit. But I digress. But there's a lot of opportunity, and for 5 years, why are you just scratching the floor? Thor, you're being loud. Shh, shh. Shh, good boy. And for 5 years, and I'm not planning on ever leaving. I get approached about other companies, and I literally listen to them. I listen to their career plan, and I'm like, I don't want to change. I'm happy where I am and with my team, which is called Team Feline, if you didn't already know, and helping them grow. And I've got big plans on what I want to do in the future, and helping these people that choose to join under me achieve their goals, because that's what's important to me, making sure that I'm spreading and making the world a bit of a better place than where I started, basically. Very cheesy, I know. And we are about to hit the 20-minute mark of me pure rambling, and I know that if you've made it to the end of this, well done. Pat yourself on the back. Make sure you check out my Facebook group, Jess Davies Beauty Corner. And if you're interested in joining, I will put the link in the description below, and also a link to my website. And I am very grateful for everyone's support, and just for taking the time to hear my story and hear my journey. I will do more. Let's call this the part 1, because I've chatted quite a lot. I could keep going for hours and hours, but I'm going to do a multi-parter. So I will be back another time. But there's my 5 years take of working in network marketing, particularly the Body Shop at home. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.